Dear student, welcome to the class of English, and today we are going to see a very informative lesson, that is fire, about fire, and heading is fire, friend and foe. Means fire is both. Fire is friend also and it is foe also. Now what is meaning of foe? Foe means enemy. How the fire is friend and how the fire is enemy, that is given here in this lesson. That is why I said it is an informative lesson, as well as what is the use of fire in our day to day life and how it can play a role of our enemy in our life, that is given over here. What is fire? From that is the lesson is begin, and it is nicely carry on. Interesting and easy lesson in a simple English. So fire is both useful and dangerous. Without fire even we can't have our food, cook food, and as well as if we touch the fire, it gives burn to us. So what is fire and how did we discover it? How do we control it? These three things are there. You know that how we discovered it, that you in the social you may learn how the primitive man discovered the fire and then he started use of it. And now it is also important that we must know how to control it. Okay, now here I am going to read the lesson. Where it is necessary I will explain, otherwise lesson is very easy one and even interesting. Early man did not know what fire was, but he must have seen the damage it could cause. He must have watched lightning and volcanoes long before he began to use fire himself. Fire was powerful and dangerous, and he was frightened. Even though primitive men did not know what is fire was, but he may have seen the damage it can cause. That because of fire, that volcano in the past, many volcanoes are active volcanoes are there, they are again and again in busting. Explosion is there and it going to ruin many things. And lightning which occurs during the rainy season. These all primitive man have seen, and he also witnessed how these things cause destruction on the earth. So he may know that fire is powerful and as well as it is dangerous, and he was frightened of it. Fire may have puzzled early men, but we now know that fire is the result of a chemical reaction. But primitive man may do not know what fire means, how it going to produce. He may not know. While he was just rubbing the things with each other or rubbing the stone with each other, he may seen spark, but he don't know what is fire. So he may be puzzled by fire, but we know what is fire. What is fire? That you also know. Fire is the result of a chemical reaction. When the oxygen in the air combined with the carbon and hydrogen in a fuel, a chemical reaction take place. What happened first? That is, when oxygen in the air combines with carbon and hydrogen in a fuel. Fuel is made up of both. There is hydrogen and as well as carbon is also there. And a chemical reaction take place. Energy in the form of heat and light is released in this process, and this is what we call fire. Heat and light. Through the fire we get heat and light. And this is because of the chemical reaction between oxygen in the air and carbon and hydrogen in the fuel. Three things are needed to make fire. Three things are needed to make fire, that is fuel, oxygen and heat. Wood, coal, cooking gas and petrol are some example of fuel that you also know. Oxygen comes from the air. That is why when you blow on smoldering paper, it often bursts into flame. Here smoldering paper meaning given burning slowly without flame. If there is something and we are going to blow it, थोड़ी सी हवा दे देते उसको तो एकदम से वो जल उठता है, बस्ट इनटू फायर, burst into flame. The third things needed to make fire is heat. Fuel and oxygen do not make fire by themselves, or else a newspaper or a stick lying in the open would catch fire on its own. ये भी हो सकता है ना. देखिए मान लो ऑक्सीजन इज देयर, यू नो ऑक्सीजन इज देयर इन द एयर, देन एज वेल एज फ्यूल इज ऑल्सो देयर. वुड बाहर पड़ा है, या तो मैं ये कह दूं कि कोल भी बाहर नीचे पड़ा हुआ है, इवन पेट्रोल बाहर पड़ा हुआ है, बट विल दे कैच द फायर? ऑक्सीजन and oxygen is there as well as fuel is also there, but will they catch fire? No. If it is so, then automatically these all the things will get fire, but they did not catch fire until what? That I am going to tell you. To burn a piece of paper or wood, to burn a piece of paper or wood, we heat it before it catch fire. पहले उसको थोड़ा गर्म करना पड़ता है. अभी गर्म कैसे करें? विदाउट हीट वी कैन. तो मान लो यू हैव सीन दैट इवन दो बाय यूजिंग द मैग्नीफाइंग ग्लास and using magnifying glass we can put on a fire, we can put on this paper to burn, so that is what we have applied heat over there. You see, by centralizing all the rays of the sun, then it started it giving heat, and when heat is sufficient to put the paper on fire, the paper start burning. So we heat it before it catch fire. We generally do it with a lighted match. हम लोग तो ये भी मान लो अभी वो मैग्नीफाइंग ग्लास नहीं लेने बैठे, बट हम स्टिक जलाते, मैच स्टिक की जलाते और उसको आग देते हैं. इफ पेट्रोल इज देयर और वुड इज देयर, या तो वुड पे थोड़ा केरोसिन लगाया, पेट्रोल लगाया, मैच स्टिक जलाई, एकदम से जल उठता है. एवरी फ्यूल हैज द पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर एट विच इट बिगन्स टू बर्न. A particular temperature must be given to that thing, then to fuel actually, then only that it catch the fire and it will start burning. This temperature is called flash point or kindling temperature of the fuel. So what is flash point or kindling temperature? That is the minimum temperature. Every fuel has the particular temperature at which it begins to burn, and this temperature is called the flash point or kindling temperature of the fuel. So we have seen about three things. What is fire? Fire is a chemical reaction. Fire is a chemical reaction between oxygen in the air and carbon and hydrogen from in the fuel. Then it is a chemical reaction which is in the form of energy. Energy is in form of light and heat. And then what the three things are needed for fire? That is fuel first, then air, oxygen in the air, and third one, that is heat. Now here you can see the upper picture is nice. That is nice means we pray to God no fire should spread anywhere. Everybody may be safe from fire, because fire is a good servant but bad master. So fire must not be out of our control, and we may not have the use of, may not be in the use of this fire brigade person. But you can see here fire brigade is there. If fire is fire spread, then fire brigade persons who are well skilled, well trained, they comes and try to put up the fire. So we have seen what is fire and what are the things needed for the fire. Now I am going to read ahead. It is sometimes said that fire is a good servant but a bad master, as I told. It only means that fire is very useful as long as it kept under control. If fire is in our control, then it serves us very nicely. It cook our food, it gives our heat, it removes the cold. Okay, everything we got it. Even you know that for bath we need even hot water. We can get it by using the fire, but it must be in our control. The fire which is out of control, then it becomes a bad master. It becomes very dangerous. For instance, we use it to cook our food, warm our homes in winter, and to generate electricity. Generally, these three uses are there of fire: to cook our food, warm our houses in winter, and to generate electricity. But on the other hand, if fire gets out of control, it can be very dangerous. Each year, thousands of homes and shops are damaged by fire. You know that every now and then, many times, there are some news regarding the fire spread in the society, or may burn the house or shops, etc. Vast area of forest are also destroyed, and hundreds of people are killed or injured due to the fire which is not in our control. Just as three things are needed to start a fire, there are three main ways in which a fire can be put out. In each, one of the three things needed for burning is taken away. So, three things are needed to put on fire. Same way, if we are able to take away at least one thing when the fire is on, definitely we can put out the fire. Which are these three ways? From using that, we can taken away one things which is useful for fire, then that we are going to see here. So, to put up the fire, what is needed? Here again I am going to say you, to put up the fire, one of the three things. Now, which three things is needed for fire? That is heat, fuel and oxygen. One of the three things needed for burning is taken away. अब ये तीन चीज उसको जो जरूरत है फायर प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए, स्टार्ट करने के लिए, वो तीन चीज, यदि फायर आग लग गई है तो तीन चीज में से यदि हम एक चीज को भी हटाने में कामयाब हो जाते हैं तो फायर रुक सकता है. सो वी कैन से देयर आर थ्री मेन वेज टू स्टॉप फायर और टू पुट आउट फायर. Now the first one. For example, we can take away fuel. If the fire has no fuel to feed on, no burning can take place. We often let a fire die out simply by not adding more fuel to it. अब मान लो तुमने अभी ये cold season है. You may have seen that many people are gathered there in the society or at the corner of the society. They are putting some woods together and they lit the fire to have warm. अभी वार्म अप उन्होंने कर लिया, अब मान लो फायर को बुझा डालने का, क्या करने का, तो फ्यूल के रूप में जो वो वुड वहां पर रख रहे थे जलाने के लिए, वुड नहीं डालने के, या तो कोल से यदि वो फायर चालू है तो कोल नहीं डालने का, या तो पेट्रोल से, किसी भी तरह से, वट एवर द फ्यूल इज देयर, if we stop adding fuel, as there is no fuel, no burning can take place. Then next, here add fuel to the flames is a one kind of idioms also. Say or do something that makes people react more strongly and fiercely. It is a one kind of idiom also. Add fuel to the flame. यहाँ पर हमने idioms का use नहीं किया. It is plain language that if we stop adding fuel to the flame, definitely the fire will put out. The second way of putting out a fire is to prevent oxygen from reaching it. ऑक्सीजन को आग तक पहुंचना नहीं चाहिए, या तो ऑक्सीजन को आग तक पहुंचने से रोक लो. ऑक्सीजन फ्रॉम रीचिंग इट, डेफिनेटली द फायर विल पुट आउट. नो सप्लाई ऑफ ऑक्सीजन मीन्स नो फायर. स्मॉल फायर्स कैन बी पुट आउट बाय स्मोथर्ड with a damp blanket or a sack. Small fire, the fire which are small is there. If something is burning, if we are going to cover that area with a damp blanket, तो क्या होगा कि स्मूदर माने सफोकेट करना. सफोकेट मीन्स व्हाट? कट ऑफ द सप्लाई ऑफ एयर. अभी एयर का सप्लाई कट ऑफ हो गया है, बर्निंग जो चीज जल रही थी उसके साथ, तो डेफिनेटली उसको ऑक्सीजन मिलना बंद हो गया. एंड ऑक्सीजन यू नो इज नीडेड फॉर fire. So if we stop oxygen from reaching it, the fire can be put out. This stops oxygen reaching the burning material. Sometimes carbon dioxide is used to extinguish fire. Extinguish मान बुझाना. It does not allow oxygen to reach the burning material. I think lesson is very easy, and you also know that many experiment you have seen in the science also, that when you put on the burning candlestick in a one in a place, and when you invert a glass on over it, and you can see that after some time that candle is going to put out. Why? Because there is no oxygen now which can continue the fire. So these are some things, and to stop supply of the oxygen, we can put out the fire, and carbon dioxide is good as in the role of a extinguisher. Now the third way of putting out a fire is remove the heat. अभी तीसरी चीज क्या चाहिए? हीट चाहिए फायर को लगने के लिए. तो हीट को निकाल लो. हीट का निकालने का मतलब क्या है कि टेम्परेचर बिलो ले जाओ. किंडलिंग पॉइंट या तो फ्लैश पॉइंट के बिलो यदि हम टेम्परेचर पहुंचा देते हैं तो फायर स्टॉप हो जाता है. इफ द टेम्परेचर कैन बी ब्रॉट डाउन बिलो द फ्लैश पॉइंट, द फ्यूल स्टॉप बर्निंग. यू ब्लो वन burning matchstick or a candle to put out it. In doing so, you remove the hot air around the flame, bringing down its temperature below the flash point, and the candle goes out. मान लो हमने कैंडल जलाई, बर्थडे पर अभी कैंडल जलाई. आप क्या करते हैं फिर कैंडल जलाने के लिए? ब्लो द एयर. अभी ब्लो किया एयर का तो हुआ क्या? Why the candle stopped burning? What the things happened? It happened that कैंडल के आसपास जो गर्म हवा थी, जो उसका टेम्परेचर बनाए रखती थी उसको जलने के लिए, जो हीट बनाए रखती थी, उस हीट को तुमने क्या कर डाला? ब्लो कर दिया. यू हैव ब्लो द हॉट एयर एंड दिस कॉज द टेम्परेचर टू कम्स डाउन. अभी टेम्परेचर कम हो गया, डाउन हो गया, below the flash point हो गया, then definitely the candle goes out. Sometime water is sprayed on a fire. वाटर को स्प्रेड करते तो भी क्या होता है? It absorbs heat from the burning fuel and lowers the temperature. The blanket of water also cut off the supply of oxygen and the fire is extinguished. So in this way water is used to stop fire. Some fires cannot be put out with water, but all type of fire cannot be put out with water. We have to be very careful. If anything is happening in such a things, if the certain fires which is due to the oil or electric supply, they in that type of fire you should not use water. Why? Here I am going to read it. Some fires cannot be put out with water. If water is sprayed on an oil fire, the oil will float to the top of the water and continue to burn. तुम जानते हो ऑयल जो है वो वाटर से हल्का है तो वाटर के ऊपर तैरेगा, एंड फायर इज ऑल्सो देयर ऑन द ऑयल, सो इट विल बी द ऑयल विल फ्लोट on the top of the water and continue to burn. And this can be very dangerous because water can flow quickly. वाटर बहता जाएगा आगे तो फायर भी आगे आगे पहुंचेगी. Carrying the burning oil with it and spreading the fire. Water should also not be used on fire caused by electrical appliances. यदि इलेक्ट्रिक अप्लायंसेस में किसी प्रकार का शॉर्ट सर्किट हुआ है और आग लगी है, then that time also water should not use to extinguish the fire. The person sparing water might receive an electric shock and be killed. A carbon dioxide extinguisher is the best thing to fight an electrical fire. अभी इलेक्ट्रिकल फायर में if the electric supply is going on and water is the good conductor of electricity, if we use water, then there is a 100% chance to get electric shock, and it can prove a fatal also. Okay, a person can die. So never use water when the fire is because of oil and electrical appliances or short circuit. In that case, carbon dioxide extinguisher is the best thing to fight an electrical fire. We spend millions of rupees each year in fighting fires, and we spend more trying to find out new ways of preventing fire from happening and getting out of control. On the whole, we have learned rather well to control fire and put it to good use in our everyday life. Okay, in the past you know that it is sometimes it is not possible, but now we find out many ways to control the fire by doing certain types of experiment or using certain types of appliances, and we learn. But in the past it was not easy to control the fire. At that time what happened, that also given here in the story in a very short story not, but in this lesson very short. But now we learn how to get control on fire, and in that sense we use fire now for the good purpose in our everyday life. Long ago there were no firemen when fire broke out. पहले के ज़माने में आज के जैसे जो फायर ब्रिगेड के लोग आते हैं तुरंत अपना बड़ा सा गाड़ी लेकर, एंड दे आर वेल ट्रेन, दे नो हाउ टू पुट आउट द फायर एज फास्ट एंड इजीली. But in the past it was not like that. When the fire broke out, everybody became a firefighter. In the past when if certain things is happened, तो सब फायर फाइटर बन जाते थे. किस तरह से? पीपल फॉर्म्ड ह्यूमन चेन. दे स्टिल डू इट इफ रिक्वायर्ड. अभी भी देखने को कभी कभी मिलता है. बट नाउ इट इज ईजी दैट वी कैन इफ वी कॉल आउट फायर ब्रिगेड and immediately we can get help from the fire brigade. But if not, then the people make a human chain and pass the bucket of water from a well or a pond to the blaze. Blaze means जहाँ पर आग चालू है, आग के चमकारे जहाँ पर हो रहे, that is called blaze. Now there are laws about building construction which ensure that space is left between building to reduce the fire risk. अभी मान लो बिल्डिंग भी हम तो देखो तो घर मान लो एक एक घर है बराबर, तो वो साथ साथ बसते हैं. लेकिन यदि मान लो अपार्टमेंट है, इफ देयर इज मल्टी स्टोरीड अपार्टमेंट इज देयर, building is there, then there is certain law that there must be sufficient space between two buildings. Okay, buildings construction which ensure that space is left between building to reduce the fire risk. एक बिल्डिंग में यदि आग लगती है तो दूसरी बिल्डिंग तक जल्दी से ना पहुंचे, इस तरह से रूल्स बनाए गए हैं that this much space must be there between two buildings. Every new building, especially a public place, must ensure observance of fire prevention norms. अभी आप कभी भी देखो कोई भी बिल्डिंग है तो वहाँ पर फायर फाइटर्स लगे हुए हैं. some other things are also there, alarm is there. Okay, so there must be some way that we can save ourselves in case if fire is burst out. So must ensure observance of fire prevention norms. Bands of firefighting workers with special equipment known as fire brigade are there to put out fire. Firefighters are highly trained people. They possess many skills. They cut off electricity supply, knock down the dangerous walls, spray water and other material to bring fire under control. They are also trained in first aid, so that here you can see if the fire is caused, how the people make a line in the olden time. The human chain is there. They pass the vessels full of water one by one quickly, and the other person is there, he may going to spread the water on it. Here the band is there. Band means group, and equipment means things needed. Now we are at the end of lesson. They can help people suffering from burns or from the effect of smoke. The discovery of fire and its use help early men to cope with nature better and gradually adopt a settled mode of life. Here cope means to deal with or to manage. Fire is still worshipped in many parts of the world. Even we, Hindu people also worship fire. Okay? Agni Dev की हम पूजा करते हैं. And in that also, the Parsi people also worship fire. There are many people who worship fire in this world. Fire is indeed a friend, but as we know, it can be dangerous enemy once it gets out of control. So, my dear students, be careful while you are dealing with fire. Okay, see that it must be in your control. Now, here let me give you, I'm not going to give any answer, that I will send you through the PDF, but what type of answers I'm going to send. One, mark the correct answer. Here you can see that one question is written, early man was frightened of. We have to pick out the correct option. Then in the second, only 3 options are given, question not given. So I will send you question also, and that is, question will be, what is fire? And the answer I will send you. Okay, in the MCQs type of question, I am not going to write all the MCQs. I am sending only question and answer, and you also learn that only. Now here from the box given below, here 4 sentences are given. They are interrelated with each other. And downwards, another option is there. Means we have to arrange this sentence in such a way that is a true order. Okay. From the boxes given below, choose the one of the correct order of the following sentences. एक के बाद कौन सा sentence आना चाहिए? See here 4 sentences are given. That is, fire, a chemical reaction take place, energy in the form of heat and light is released, oxygen combines with carbon and hydrogen. Then what is the correct answer? तो पहला क्या आएगा? Oxygen combines with carbon and hydrogen. दूसरा, a chemical reaction take place. Then third, energy in the form of heat and light is released. And then the answer is for first one, that is fire. So these are the sentence in order. So your option number here 1, 2, 3, 4, इसमें देखने जाए तो जो ऑप्शन है 4, 2, 3 and 1, 4, 2, 3 and 1 is the correct option that I am sending you. So this question can be asked, that arrange the following sentence in proper order. Now answer the following question that I am sending you. Match the column A with B, that also I am going to send you. What are the 3 main ways in which a fire can be controlled or put out, that I discussed, and I will send you as an answer. Now here match the box. In this question can be asked as complete the following sentence, because this question match the box is in such a way. For example, let me tell you one. To burn paper or piece of wood. To burn paper or piece of wood, what is needed? To burn paper, piece of wood. Then how you have to complete the answer with, we heat it before it catch fire. We heat it before it catch the fire. The small fire can be put out. Complete the sentence. What should be? With a damp blanket. Likewise, this question can be asked in both ways. Either match the table or complete the following sentences. See dear student, if you are not listening to the video, there may be chance that some answer you may not know, and it can be asked in some different way in the exam also. You have to be ready with all the things, because in video I am going to explain each and everything, how the questions can be asked. Then 6, 7 and 8, they are simply question and answer. Then here some exercise with language is there, that I am going to send you the answer of this, all the exercise which are there in the text, okay, and which can be asked in the exam. So my dear student, don't worry about it, but when you write the answer, be careful about it. Here what the another exercise is, here what exercise you have to do, that here some verbs are there in this sentence, simple present tense. Now simple present tense you are learning now also, you learn in the first sem also, that in simple present tense we use verb form If I, we, you, they subject is there, then we use base form of the verb, or he, she, it is there, then we use s or es with the base form of the verb. So that you have to find out from the text. Another exercise is fill in the blanks in the sentence below the word from the box, and here four words are given: carbon, coast, fire and smoother, and eight fill in the blanks are there. We have to choose correct word to fill in the blanks. Answer I will send you in the PDF. Here also one word is italicized in each. Find the opposite in the box and fill in the blanks. Here in this I will send you direct opposite. Okay. I will send you direct opposite of the given word. Splending, then I will write opposite of splending in front of it. Shut, then opposite of, okay. And this I will not write all this. Miss, you were requested to keep all the doors open, not dash. Now here open word is there. That open I will write only open, and opposite of open is what? You must know. Opposite of what open is shut. Okay, that I will write only antonyms of words. Okay, not these sentences. And likewise here also use the words given in the box to fill up the blanks in the sentence below. Here I will send you only answer, but you have to write sentence also, because without sentence that merely words cannot make out any sense. Then speaking and writing is there, and here about fire station goes up in a flame. So here the lesson is going to over, and you will get the answer of the all the exercise through PDF. Read the lesson carefully, write down the meanings of the words given in the textbook, learn it, and sentence is, this lesson is very easy, understand it very well. Thank you very much.